Hello to you. Well, it's ironic, isn't it, that we forecast the storm of last night more correctly on the farmers last Sunday than I did last night. It was certainly more ferocious than I thought it was going to be. Here are a sample of the gusts that we had, and you can see the highest ones in the Channel Islands, 110 miles an hour, an unconfirmed one in northern France of 140, and it certainly was this southern coastal counties that caught the brunt of it, as you heard in the news, Hastings particularly, and it's ironic that I'm going down there tomorrow to give a talk on, would you believe, weather forecasting. Sure, there'll be a lot of questions to be answered there. The main question about the storm, though, is now that it's working its way quickly northwards, giving some pretty bad weather up in western parts of Norway. And you can see on the latest satellite picture that great swirl of cloud running up through there and just clipping back down into northern parts of Scotland. Well, if you're off to Europe, there's some pretty miserable weather up in Scandinavia, as you would imagine, just at the moment, and a fair number of showers running down through from western parts of Russia, down through West Germany, down into southern parts of France. And certainly, I think tomorrow and through the weekend, a good deal of unsettled weather over northwestern parts of France as well. In fact, this bad weather stretched right away from Portugal, as you know, northern France, over Britain, and up in towards the North Sea. Tomorrow, I think the windiest weather is likely to be over Sweden, pushing its way up into Finland. Now, in between these bands of rain, there is an area of quite settled weather, or quieter weather, I should say, rather than settled weather through tomorrow. But the best of the sunshine, and there's still a good deal over central and eastern parts, and some quite reasonable temperatures to go with it, too. Well, back to home, more in the way of rain, still up in the far northern part of Scotland, turning more showery as we go through the night, and certainly a large number of showers, particularly near the western coast and southern coast of England and Wales through the night too, but not a particularly cold night, and the winds very slowly easing down. Tomorrow morning then, over many central and eastern parts, a dry start, a bright start with some sunshine, but a fair number of showers from the word go near the western and southern coast. And I think there could be a shower almost anywhere through tomorrow. If you catch it, it could be a fairly heavy one too. And then in the far southwest, becoming much cloudier with some rather more persistent rain later on. And I think that rain could well be pushing its way across the country as we go through into Sunday. The heaviest of the rain probably over northern and western parts. As far as temperatures are concerned, well, they're going to be very much the same as they have been today, only up to about 15 Celsius at the best. Quite a bit colder than that up in the far north, beginning to get windy again in the west. That's it. Bye-bye.